So let's get started today's video. Now today's video is going to be a very important video, so you have to watch this video because this video might just show you why is it that people can't be grateful. Okay, many might have seen this video title and they would have been thinking, why should I be grateful? Or what is gratefulness in the first place? And many would have thought that what will I show which will be different from other people? Well, you'll get to know that if you watch this video. As simple as that. So let's just dive right into it. And there are some things that I'm going to talk about, some things that people don't talk about when it comes to being grateful. And I am going to call out a bunch of people out there who have a tough time being grateful, and the reason I'm calling them out, no offense, is the mind. I'm just using those guys, seriously, no offense, I'm using those guys as a way to show how our mind is and how our mind is and may be like that, but yet we have that ability to change it, and we have that ability to have some amount of control in it. If we use it, we gain that control in the right sense. At the end of the day, it's all about our beliefs, our thoughts. That's what frames our mind. So let's just go deeper into the concept. Now, I've heard many people say, I don't know how to be grateful, or I don't know what to be grateful for. And that is when I think that it's the most nonsense thing that a person could ever say in their life, when they say that I don't have anything to be grateful for and I don't know what I should be grateful for in life. Okay? Like straight up, if anyone in my entire day said that to me, I would always think, what's wrong with the guy? Because when it comes to being grateful, there will always be a low and there will always be a high. When it comes to gratefulness, there is always a situation that can happen that can be worse off than the situation you are in right now. But that does not mean that thinking about it in that sense should stop you to strive for more. I'm not saying that thing of knowing that what wherever you are is better than what you could have been, and because of that you stop yourself and you don't move forward. You should move forward, but at the end of the day, if you're criticizing yourself and if you're being so negative on yourself, or anyone's being negative on you, you have to be grateful still for the fact that you have those things in your life. Why? Because if those things were not there, things could have been a whole lot worse. That's what many people forget when it comes to being grateful. Many people think that grateful or being grateful only happens when you have things that you could be happy about, or you have been happy about. But it's not about that. Being grateful does not mean happiness per se. Gratefulness is all about value. Whenever you are grateful for something, you give value to that thing. And I always understand, when we become grateful, we value those things that most people don't value. That is time. That is the people around us, the place that we are in. Because us as humans and how our mind works, most of us, when we are in the present, we absolutely hate our present and we are looking towards the future. And sometimes the people who are the future seers, they just focus on the future entirely. What happens is that they blind themselves in the present. That's what happens, because you're so focused on the future. I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. You will not pay attention to the opportunities that's around you in the present that you can take to reach there. You will keep on saying that your life sucks, that your life sucks, that your life sucks in the present, just because you're seeing that future that you want, and compared to that your present sucks. Just because of that you're cursing your present, but you're not taking any opportunities to reach to that future that you want to reach to. It happens because we just get so blinded by our future, or what we want our future to be, that we never pay attention to the present, or what we can do to achieve that outcome. And some people, they go for things in that outcome perspective. My outcome is this. I want it. I want it. I want it. I want it. What happens when you go in that mindset? Whenever you approach someone or whenever you talk and whenever you behave in a particular way, it will always be because of that belief. Now, people may not be consciously knowing this thing, the people who are in front of you, but they feel it. As soon as they feel it, things will not go your way. The reason things will not go your way, because you want it too much. That's why being grateful is so important for those people who think that why should I even be grateful for things in my life? You should be grateful for things in your life, because when you're not grateful, what's going to happen is that you're going to keep cursing the present. And if you keep cursing the present, what's going to happen? You're going to look towards the future. And you'll be dependent on that future to happen. You'll be like, I want that future, I want that future. If that does not happen, things will not happen. When you do that, what happens is that you're so dependent, you're so outcome oriented, that the opportunities that you can use to get there are completely blind. You don't even see those opportunities come. Why? Because you have been blinded from those opportunities. The world is filled with opportunities. It's just the matter of looking and being aware of those opportunities around you. We as humans, we have multiple opportunities around us, but we never observe those opportunities or become aware of those opportunities, because we are so blinded by what we want our future to be, and we live in that fantasy of what the future should be for us, that at times that we just don't see the things in our life. Some people are like that. Some people don't even know what they want in their future, so they're just stuck in the short term. Now, I am also not saying that you should be completely in the present and you should not think about the future. You have to think about the future, because at the end of the day, if you don't know where your destination is, how the hell will you even reach the destination if you don't know what the destination is? Be in the present too much, don't think about the future. What's gonna happen is that you're gonna be stuck in that present, and that present is gonna be your future, and your future is gonna be your present. That's how it works if you don't have any plans for the future. Now, does not matter whether you're too present stuck or future stuck. Either ways, I would say it's a great practice to be grateful, because whenever you're grateful, being grateful allows you to be happy in the moment. Many people think, how can you be happy at times of crisis, at times where you're not well off? How can you be happy? Doesn't have to be always about the outcome. You can still be happy without having the outcome. And that's the actual meaning of being happy and having long-term happiness. And gratefulness can reach you there. It can help you become more aware. It can help you be more thankful. It can help you be more happy. And it can help you, unblind yourself from all the opportunities that are there in this world. Because as soon as we shift our thinking from that is something that I want to how can I achieve it, whenever you shift your thinking in that sense, whenever you shift your thinking in the sense of how can I achieve it, what should I do right now to achieve it, whenever you shift that thing in that sense, you become present minded. You are no longer in the fantasy land. The fantasy land is where you already have that thing in the future and you're doing this, you're doing that. It's common for people to do that. I know I used to do that a lot. I used to like have hours and hours of time gone by with just imagining a bunch of things that I wanted in my life. And that became a regular thing for me. But what I noticed is that I was not even close to achieving those things, because I never took the initiative to do those things and achieve those things in the first place. And it's all about initiative. It's all about being grateful as well. At the end of the day, if you're grateful, you're anyways going to be happy. At the end of the day, if you're grateful, you're not going to curse your life, and it will be so much easier for you to take action towards the things you want. Because whenever you don't feel good about your present, what happens is that you don't want to take initiative towards your future. Because whenever you want to take initiative towards the future, that how will come in your head, that look at me, I'm not even good at this, at that, how can I be that person, how can I reach there? And as soon as you say how can you reach there, you'll just say, let's just leave all that, let's just continue being in that fantasy land and just keep living a dream, which is always going to be a dream and will never be a reality. That's what happens. You're in fantasy land. So you have to just one day click out of that fantasy land and just start doing things. Some things might not be, you might not be prepared for some things in life, and it's fine. Things will always happen. That's where you have to understand that you just have to start. Be it for self improvement, be it for anything, achieving anything in your life, you have to just start doing it. Because everyone has a starting point, everyone has a point that they have to start from. I had to start from a point, be it in this YouTube channel, be it in my own journey for, becoming better, having a better self. It was a journey and I just started it. I did not have any clue on how to improve myself, but I just had that dedication and I tried a bunch of things and I just did it. Everyone has a starting point, so you get started on the starting point. That's important. Now, gratefulness is also a very good tool when it comes to getting started, because when you are saying to yourself that you are well off, you are in a position where you can be happy, you don't delay your happiness for the future. You stay happy, and when you stay happy, you are much more dedicated towards doing things and getting things done. Whenever you say I'm happy with whatever the way things are, but I know that I have potential for more happiness, and that's why I'm going to take initiative, you take better initiative. As soon as you say to yourself, oh, my life sucks, how can I be like that, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have the experience, how can I reach there, you will always keep asking yourself how, because you are not happy in the moment, and you will feel more stressed doing the work. The reason you will feel more stressed taking initiative is because you are so fixated on the future, and you know that and you have that belief that your present sucks and you're not grateful for the present. What's going to happen is that things will be more stressful, because you will think like there is this pile of obstacles that you have to go through to be happy. And whenever you think about that, you will feel stressed. What if I told you that you can never have happiness and you can only have happiness by, you know, climbing 20, 30 floors of stairs? You will not feel happy. You'll feel stressed. That's what happens. All of us have that pattern of delaying our happiness. That's why we feel more stressed. That's why we don't take initiative. Ultimately, we want happiness. But as soon as we say that we can only achieve happiness by, climbing those 30 flights of stairs, you don't want to climb the 30 climb those stairs. You want to, because you want to achieve happiness, but you will be not that encouraged to climb those steps for a happiness. So you'll always say to yourself, how can I do it? I know my life sucks, but how can I do it? And whenever you ask yourself how, you'll be like, I don't want to do it, let's just be wherever it is. It's okay, it's fine. You'll just do that and you will not be satisfied. You know why? You're not grateful. That's why I say be grateful. And how can you be grateful? Think about the things. Think about the things that you have in your life. And imagine what would happen if those things were not there. Let's say your parents, for example. Imagine how life would be if your parents weren't there. Imagine your life as an orphan. Think about it. Think about how much pain you will have to go through without having any parents. Think about the time where people came to adopt a child and you were there and you were just hoping one day that you'll get a set of parents. Think about all that pain. We haven't gone through with it because we always had parents, be it good or bad. That is something to think about. An orphan understands the value of having parents than a person who has already had parents their entire life. that is what it means to be grateful. It is valuing the things, the things that you have right at this moment. It's all about that. It's not about thinking about the things that make you happy right now. No. It's all about the things that make your suffering less or keep you to wherever you are right now. And when you do that, you're not doing this thing, you're not stopping yourself from achieving anything. Rather, you are actually feeling more motivated to achieve those things actually. And that's the beauty of being grateful. Okay? You can be grateful on a lot of things. You can be grateful for living. You can be grateful for having a stable life. You can be grateful for education. You can be grateful for parents. You can be grateful for anything in life. Because at the end of the day, in this world, there is going to be someone who's not going to have that thing that you have. Be it a personality trait, be it a lifestyle, be it a person, whatever it is. And that is how we find value. Okay? Because the short-term happiness of gaining something is just short-term. You achieve a desire, that desire is not going to fulfill you for the rest of your life. The desire is not going to, achieving the desire is not going to give you long-term happiness. It'll just give you a happiness of a few months to a few weeks. And that's about it. But long-term happiness, the way you achieve long-term happiness is valuing wherever you are and whatever things you have in the now. That's when you are happy. And it's a skill. Being grateful is a skill. You have to practice it day after day after day. It's a routine that you have to follow. It's not that one day you'll just feel grateful. No, it takes time. At first it will be weird. At first you will not be able to feel that much. But with time you will be able to feel more grateful and feel more happy. It takes time. Okay, so for all of those people out there, and I'm gonna call you out for a third or fourth time, for all those people out there who are thinking, I can't be grateful, I don't have anything to be grateful for, why should I be grateful, blah 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 blah, whatever it is, start to be grateful, and I can tell you things will start to become more and more positive, and you will see a shift in your life regardless of wherever your life is. That's the beauty of being grateful. So I'll see you in my next video. If you like this video, subscribe, turn on the notification, get my notifications, see my videos, whatever it is. Go check my website out as well, and a bunch of different things. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video, and I hope that you understood this because it's very important. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.